Today we're going to talk about some really high-end acoustic guitars, and these are guitars that are used by professionals, people who have spent a serious amount of time playing guitar, understand what an acoustic guitar needs to sound like, what style they play, what they require, as well as in terms of profession, what are the different avenues where these guitars are applicable. And at that point it becomes very specific. It's down to the kind of wood that you use, the grade of the wood, the way the necks are finished, every little detail matters. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We have some incredible guitars. You are familiar with Kepma, we've talked about it extensively. And we've also briefly mentioned about some high-end guitars, custom-made guitars like a brand called Hsienmo. But today we're going to start off with a brand called Crafter. Now, Crafter is a company that has been around for a while. This is like the third generation. And they are focused on making premium guitars. And the way they work is they have the technicians who have been around for so long that they're incredibly skilled. And that skill transfers over to every detail on the guitars. The one that I have now is an all-solid construction. It's got rosewood back inside solid spruce top, mahogany neck, and it's also got an incredible pickup system that we will talk about later. So first off, we're just going to listen to what it sounds like acoustically.
Man, I'm totally blown away actually. Because this is that kind of a guitar where you hold it, there's so much resonation, there's so much low and high, and everything is just flowing through this guitar. And it's got some fatter strings, so you really have to, think about like whatever you're playing has to be spot on. And it's just got a soul, man, this guitar. It's one of those things. The construction is that top notch. As you just even play like just an E major chord, you can feel
the sound, the air moving,
the air moving around this region, right? So that's the thing. It's one of those days where you hold a guitar like that's built this well, and you're like, okay, now what do we play?
Yeah, you question your own skills. Do my skills match up to what the guitar has to offer? But then again, like that's what it is about these guitars. We've had Shrey and Rishi come in and test out these guitars, and even our co-founder Adi and Imran, when they went to the factories to visit, they were just blown away by the quality that comes with these guitars. And of course Crafters has been around for a while, so that experience and everything comes into play, just creating some beautiful sounding guitars. And they have a few features on there, like a voicing system, as well as the pickups, which you will hear later, is just so perfect. It captures not just like, you normally have like a piezo style pickup just capturing sounds, but this has got so much more to offer. So next up from Crafter, we have the SungEum series, and this is an anniversary celebration. Again, giving a little history because of the company and the legacy that it comes from. It was initially called SungEum and they renamed it Crafter later on. But this is in celebration of that legacy of the brand that exists and the way they've been crafting guitars and constructing them to perfection. You're going to hear what this sounds like, and honestly, anyone who's played this guitar, we've had people come and check it over, and their minds are absolutely blown away by the sound, by just the textures, the quality, the projection. You just pluck one string and you get this incredible sound, and it tells you what an acoustic guitar has to offer, why an acoustic guitar has been around for the past 100 or so years and it still continues to live on in pop music, in rock, in every genre. The acoustic guitar is still there, and this is what it's supposed to sound like. Of course, you have budget-friendly guitars and things that help beginners go to intermediate level and beyond. But once you get to a certain point and you are hunting for a specific sound, this is what you're looking for. So let's listen to it.
Every little movement to ignore that. First time I'm scared of a guitar. I probably had only 3 words as I started playing the guitar, especially when I heard the low end, which was God help me. But dude, what should I say? You probably heard it in the clips itself. This is, I don't know what this is. This is like triple grade A wood from not even this planet, probably.
Yeah, from heaven.
This is, yeah. So the construction is insane. The sound is insane. It's like I was telling you earlier. It's like balancing a very very delicate glass candle in your fingers. Like this is like that thing. But you want my review on this?
Yes,
you go rewind a couple of seconds back and see my face while I'm trying to play this guitar, and each and every note that you even don't land up sustaining, and like you slightly lift off your finger, you really hear it.
Yep.
So this is like playing like almost like a grand piano, very gentle, very everything. So it's I could probably say this is probably one of the best guitars I've ever played in my life.
What do I play next, Rich?
Like when listening to it, it felt like you're inside the acoustic guitar. It's like you're inside the chamber. The sound is so filling, and you can hear every little detail.
The sound coming from the back,
Yeah.
from the front, from everywhere. So yeah, I mean, 100 upon 10.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the response we've gotten from everyone. It's just beautiful to play and to listen to. As I mentioned, the reason why an acoustic guitar is an acoustic guitar and has been relevant today is because of the organic nature and how it sounds.
The most insane part is when you put a condenser right in the front and you monitor it through the headphones and keep the headphones fairly loud. That's when you really
Yeah.
hear it. That's when you're lost. Acoustically, I mean, did everyone play it acoustically, or did they put a mic and then hear it?
No, I put the mic, I was hearing it. They won't.
You should have made them hear
Ah.
it. Because if you're playing it and you're simultaneously hearing through that condenser what this guitar is doing, that's when you'll be speechless, man, which is what I am right now. I should probably stop talking now and move on to the next guitar.
Yeah, I mean, where do we go from here? But yeah, again, why the acoustic guitar does what it does, and it's a good reference to have, even if you don't own an acoustic guitar that's this expensive. It's good to know what an acoustic guitar is supposed to sound like, and that's a great reference. Of course, we have to move on, unfortunately, to the next guitar.
Yeah, please.
So next up, we actually have a brand called Hsienmo, and we've spoken about this earlier. They're a brand that actually manufactures guitars based on a customer's specific requirements, right from the quality of wood to the construction of the bracing, the neck joints, the headstock. Everything is customizable to any single requirement that you have. So if you go onto their website, they have the options of different body types, and there's a whole list of things that you can do. And we've been dealing with them for a while now. We've got quite a few people who have gotten these orders, and we are always there to assist in terms of how you want to get your guitar customized. And even if you go on their website, you'll see a bunch of different models. And we got one down just to test it out, and again we were completely blown away with just the sheer quality of the instrument, the way it was constructed. It's a very different kind of instrument because of how it's constructed. Every guitar is handmade, custom built, so there's that attention to detail. And some of them feel really light and easy to play. So let's check out the Hsienmo now.
Dude, I'm telling you, don't do this to me. This is the first tough day at work today. What do I say, man? Another, super artisan grade craftsmanship on this one. The sound is just insane. It's just the construction itself is like, what is this like?
So it's called a McPherson neck joint construction, and the idea is that normally if your neck is seated into the body, there's a discontinued. The surface is discontinued. So this gives a continuous surface, and it's a AAA grade solid spruce top with AAA grade rosewood back inside. So the sound waves get to vibrate completely, as well as it gives you like flexibility for neck adjustment. It's got the setting inside.
Okay.
So again, that's one of the things that Hsienmo does. It gives you an option of this different. You can get like a standard neck joint as well. And
no, because even the top of the body slants. It just sounds great, man. What will we gain by discussing this? Because it's just insane construction, and you can feel it. Even like the slightest of the movement is a very massive resonation on the body.
yeah, we are just here trying to dissect an incredible acoustic guitar while we play strats.
Yeah, this is that Stradivarius level, acoustic. This one, even the last one that we played.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And just going over the specs, you got this volute construction, and Hsienmo's really attention to detail, even with like the neck material, the finishing, just super premium, everything top of the line. Again, coming back to an acoustic guitar, right from when we started off with, not in this video, but over time we've discussed budget-friendly acoustic guitars for beginners and then intermediates, and we've done that series. And now we're like at the top.
Yeah, this is like the wish list series.
Just give me a bag full of money and I have my list ready. So that's a kind of, it's like something, an acoustic guitar. As a guitar player, you have ambitions that you want to be somewhere in life as a musician where you can get one of these guitars and it's justified. And this is that guitar. This is that guitar. So that was Hsienmo. We've talked about Crafter, and now we're going to talk about Kepma, one of our oldest brands. And this is not a new line, but on the G series they've got a newer variant. This is one comes with rosewood back and sides and a solid spruce top. It's the dreadnought shaped version, and this comes with the L1 pickup, which Kepma has been working with double. And double, we have a bunch of their pickups with the B1G, the B2G, really great sounding pickups. But this is the trans acoustic version, and it comes with onboard, your effects. It's got app connectivity, and also this one has a drum machine as well as a looping feature, which you don't really get in acoustic guitars. So that's something that just gives you a little more tools to work with. And now we're going to listen to what it sounds like acoustically. It's a dreadnought shaped guitar. So let's hear what it sounds like. Alright, so that was the Kepma G series that we introduced with the L1 pickup. And again, Varun, you've been playing this for a while. What are your thoughts on this? It's got a rosewood back and sides and spruce top.
There's something with the construction of this guitar is, like I told you, it's like there's like a compressor built in. So with just the least amount of effort, it just throws back the notes. So that's something that's in there. The setup is pretty spot on this guitar. And although it's a big guitar, it's a heavy duty guitar. It's a lot of guitars which are built in this manner there's a little bit of getting used to or like fighting the instrument initially. But this one is just like the moment you put your hands on it, you probably want to just like shred basically and play the big chords and the big sound and all that. So it's an inspiring guitar for sure. And construction is pretty spot on, the amazing neck, all the whole, the works that it comes with, especially with the pickup and the looper feature, which will probably need a video of its own.
Yeah, we'll do that one separately.
Yeah.
You mentioned about setup. This guitar is actually plecked, so it's got that pleck setup, and that's why you feel like it's really spot on. Great action, no buzz and all that. So that's how Kepma does build its high-end guitars. There's always attention.
That's actually the case with all these guitars. Is like people need to really come and play them.
Yeah.
There is literally no substitute for for actually putting your hands on, especially guitars which are of this much caliber. You have to sit in the room and play it and spend some time with them.
Yeah, it's about how the instrument responds to you.
And then you have to contact your loan agent. It's like, hey, I'm just going to blow a whole bunch of money tonight. What can we do about it?
Yeah. Bank balances and wallets do not, and musicians don't go hand in hand. But that's the life we chose, and this is... and these are the guitars that we are spoiled. We have the privilege of just playing these guitars. And we were incredibly blown away by the quality and just the experience of holding an acoustic guitar that's obviously costs a lot because it's built in such a premium way, such an exquisite way. And to understand how that translates into music as an art form, it's all about creativity. And the instrument is a tool to channel that creativity. The better instruments you have, it makes you play a certain way, it makes you think a certain way. You would come up with a tune on like the Crafter that you would probably not come up with like on maybe a very inexpensive guitar. That's the beauty of acoustic guitars. We've talked about it a lot extensively with Adi, and we've had Vijay in here. We've had so many people come here, and it's always about what is the organic nature of a guitar. The wood itself, the grain structure. Every acoustic guitar is built differently. It's going to respond differently to different people. And today we were taking a look at some of like the really high-end guitars that would be used by professionals in studios and things like that. And it's just a discussion that we had, and the experience we had was just something else. I would urge everyone to at least try some of these guitars out. If you're someone looking for a really high-end guitar, it's always important to understand how the instrument feels. Super important.
Oh, massively. Because all these four guitars that we tried out, they play like a really well-tuned, well-tempered grand piano.
Yeah.
So you really need to sit down and experience it. Otherwise, there's no other way. There's no amount of videos and the tone captures that we do are going to substitute that. Yeah, this is the whole point of today's video especially, is to give a massive invite out to everyone who's interested into this sort of a sound.
Yeah, absolutely. And also these guitars being solid, this is a solid top, we had all solid constructions, they age over time. So as the guitar gets older, it sounds better, it sounds more mature, and it's like the guitar grows with you. As you grow as a musician, the guitar also grows. And that's an incredible relationship to have with your instruments. It's like like a bond that you create with the instrument. We had Shrey come in a few days back, and he's had some of the Kepma guitars for a while. And he was telling us about how the tone of that has changed. And we've had some of these guitars in here for a few years. Now those tones have changed. Now this Kepma is not actually the high-end top of the line A1 series. This is actually the G series. If you look at the top A1 and the B1 series, those are actually sold out. We don't have them in stock. And those are the all solid constructions that we'll probably cover in another video. So till then, this was us being absolutely blown away by some of these guitars. And I don't think we have any more to say. We would like to know what your thoughts were just based off of the sound that you've heard and how these guitars have performed from your ears. And if you all have any thoughts, if you all have played some of these guitars, whether it's here or somewhere else, we would like to know that. And if you all want any other guitars that you all want us to talk about, to try out, do let us know. And till then, we'll see you in the next one.